Finding high quality backlinks that you can earn is one of the hardest part of doing SEO. And unfortunately, you need backlinks to rank in search results. That's why you need competitor backlink analysis for your SEO. According to Search Engine Watch, high quality content and backlinks are the two most important signals used by Google to rank your website for search. So, if you want to find hundreds of high quality link building opportunities for your website, then you need to do competitor backlink analysis. Hey, what's up marketers? I'm Eduard Dziak from b2bdigitalmarketers.com, the place where you can learn how to level up your digital marketing effectively without spending money on marketing agencies. And by end of this guide, you will know how to create a list of hundreds of relevant, high quality link building opportunities for your website, categorized by link building strategies. Why do you need to do competitor backlink analysis? Competitor backlink analysis gives you insights about where your competitors are getting links from in order to find link building opportunities for your website to increase your website authority and ranking. It shows you all competitor backlinks and from what pages and domains the backlinks are coming from and why they link to your competitors. And based on this, you can learn the most effective link building strategies used by your competitors and apply them to your own website. Also, it will help you to understand how hard it will be to outrank your competitors and whether your niche is very competitive or low competitive. For example, the marketing niche is one of the toughest, and for every keyword you will be competing for toe-to-toe with SEO experts. So, armed with this information, you can create your digital strategy plan for your website and better understand what it will take to rank in top positions for your targeted keywords. Also, this could give you the answer on why you cannot increase your average ranking position, impressions and clicks in your Google Search Console. To summarize, competitor backlink analysis gives you the information to determine whether you can outrank your competitors and how long it will take to do that. So, if you want to learn all of that, let's start with the step 1. The first step is to get some SEO tool that is able to scan a website and give you the complete list of backlinks of your competitors along with additional helpful information such as the number of referring domains, traffic, and website authority, which is also called domain trust or domain rating. Luckily, there are plenty of tools to choose from. However, the way, difficulty, and time consumption to get the information will differ depending on the tool you are using. Sometimes it's harder, sometimes it's easier. And for this tutorial, I will be using SE ranking to perform the competitor backlink analysis. If you are not sure which SEO tool you can use, then you can watch my video right here where you can learn more about my favorite SEO tools and which one could fit your needs. However, if you are starting or having a limited budget, then I recommend you to use SE ranking because they offer by far the best value for money, which makes it available for specialists and companies with limited marketing budgets. You can check my links in the description and try it for 14 days so you can follow me along the way. And lastly, I also recommend you to create some kind of spreadsheet to track all link building opportunities you will find in this competitor backlink analysis. What I usually do is I create an Excel sheet with all link building strategies such as resource links where I track all resource link building opportunities, broken links where I track all the broken pages with a decent number of backlinks, outdated content where I track all pages with a decent number of backlinks, redirected links where I track redirected links that do not contain the information domains linked to, journalist links where I track links where I could potentially collaborate with a journalist, brand, or a blogger, such as the podcast. Paid links, all the links I assume have been paid for, and other links. Any links that do not fall under these categories, such as skyscraper technique, directories, social media links, and etc. And of course, feel free to customize or change this sheet if you prefer. You can also add more columns and competitors. This is just a sample that you see. The second step is to find all the competitor backlinks. This is a very easy task to do, as you can use any of your preferred SEO tools and they will give you the list of all of your competitor backlinks and their referring domains. In my case, I will be using SE ranking. Let's say, for example, I want to find out backlinks of my direct competitor, b2bmarketing.net. So I just go into SE ranking competitive research and enter my competitor URL. And just like this, I have plenty of useful information at my disposal. Their domain trust, which is an estimated website authority, estimated organic traffic, ranking keywords, and most importantly, the number of their backlinks and referring domains. And from here, you can just click on the referring domains or backlinks and you will get the report with all their backlinks and referring domains. Also, if you prefer, you can also use the backlink checker feature and get the information right away without actually going through the competitive research feature. Either way works well. Alright, so now when you have the list, let me tell you what you should be looking at when analyzing competitor backlinks. The first thing you can look at is all your competitors' backlinks. However, this might sound a bit overwhelming, especially if your competitor has a lot of backlinks. For example, b2bmarketing.net has over 450,000 backlinks. So, to narrow down the list, I can use the domain trust filter to get only websites with higher authority. For example, with a minimum domain trust of 30 to 100, which is the maximum. Also, I recommend checking only do follow links, as those are the value or PageRank passing links. And just like this, you have a list of high quality backlinks where you can find link building opportunities for your website. For example, let's say I want to search for resource link building opportunities, which means I want to find blog articles where they feature resources, which could be best marketing blogs, best SEO blogs, best marketing resources, sites to guest post, and etc. These ones are just examples, but you can also search for resource link building opportunities for your products or services. Anything that you believe could be relevant to your business. Let's say I want to search for articles where they feature marketing or SEO blogs, so I can contact them and ask them to include my blog within their resource as well. And I know that the common words used in URL are best, resources, or links. So I can search for those within the URL filter. And right away, I can see at least 3 resource link building opportunities that I can include within my spreadsheet. And there are hundreds of more domains I can go through, and I'm sure I will find even more link building opportunities. So, when you are looking at all your competitor backlinks, I recommend you to know the specific link building strategy you want to search for, so you can go deeper into the rabbit hole and find the link building opportunities for your website. Another competitor links that you should be tracking is your competitor's new backlinks. New backlinks shows you how many people and domains are linking to your competitors on a regular basis and how many people have linked to them recently. And the reason why you should monitor new competitor backlinks is that they are very recent and shows you newly created and updated content on the internet that is super relevant to you. Because the thing is that nobody really cares about all content. So if you want to pitch them and ask them to link to you, it would be quite difficult to provide any value. However, on the other side, website owners or marketers are more likely to collaborate on a newly published article, and it is much easier to provide value to a new article than to the old one. For example, if you have a strong following or email list, you can offer them to promote their new article to your audience and help them to get the initial attraction that is very important for ranking in exchange for a backlink. Trust me, it is much easier to negotiate on a newly created article than an old one. That's why I really love to track my competitors' new backlinks and search for link building opportunities over there. So to check my competitors' new backlinks, I go back into SE ranking, open Backlinks report and click on New. Then again, I recommend setting filters to find more qualified link building opportunities and remove the trash where you wouldn't want to waste your time. So I set the filter only for do follow links, put the minimum domain trust of 30, select the date range for the first seen for the past 7 days, and hit apply filters. And now I have a list of new backlinks and I can search for relevant opportunities for me. And right away I can see a link building opportunity like this one. So I can include it within my spreadsheet. And this is just an example, but you can also find paid links and domains that are willing to sell you a link placement on their website, skyscraper, resource, and other link building opportunities. Monitoring competitors' new backlinks is a great way to find link building opportunities for you, whether you are starting with link building or doing it for years. Just don't forget to track all of your link building opportunities within your spreadsheet. And the last competitor backlinks that you should be monitoring are the lost competitor backlinks. Lost competitor backlinks are the recent backlinks that have been removed by domains. And there can be many reasons why domains decided to remove your competitors' backlinks. But the main reason that you should be looking for is that the page doesn't exist anymore or is super outdated. Because this is perfect for a broken link building strategy or finding outdated content. Just by looking at lost competitor backlinks, you can find broken pages that still have many backlinks that you can steal from your competitors just by replacing the broken page with yours. Also, often you can find your competitors' outdated content that has no value anymore for users and should be replaced by new, up-to-date content like this. Both strategies help you to form a page where you are providing a certain value to a domain in exchange for a backlink, and increase your link building conversion rates instead of blindly asking for a backlinks. So find as many as you can and don't forget to include these links within your spreadsheet. The third step of competitor backlink analysis is to find competitors' backlinks generating pages. With this, you can find many link building opportunities such as new directories, resource pages, and broken pages by scanning competitors' websites and understand what content brought them the backlinks and from where they are coming from. The first and one of the best ways to find competitors' content generating backlinks is to check their top backlink generating pages. By using SEO ranking, you can go to the pages report in the backlink checker and you will get a list of competitors' pages that generate the most backlinks and referring domains. I would recommend you focus more on those pages that bring the most referring domains rather than backlinks, because having one backlink from many referring domains is better for your SEO rather than many backlinks from a few referring domains. For example, as you can see, my competitor blog posts generate a lot of backlinks. So to get more information, I can expand by clicking on the number of referring domains and sort them by first seen. This shows me whether the page still generates referring domains or not anymore. And as you can see, this blog post has brought its last referring domain in January 2020, which is over a year ago. So for me, this page has no potential. However, the next competitor blog post shows me that it generates a lot of backlinks and recently it got a lot of referring domains. This shows me that the page is still very active and has link generating ability. And if I check the page, I can see that the blog post is from 2015, has no pictures, videos or any graphics whatsoever, and on top of that, the content is not very well structured with long paragraphs. Sure, there is a lot of things I could improve. So what I can do now is to get a full report of the page referring domains and backlinks and analyze what and why the domains are linking to this page. And if I feel the page brings great referring domains, then I can include it within my spreadsheet because it's the perfect content to do skyscraper technique. So later I can create even better and more comprehensive content and reach out to the referring domains, offering them even better content for their audience. Of course, there are more ways to look at the page. Often the pages are not outdated and poor quality like this one, but they can give you an idea of what sources and information bloggers, journalists and content marketers are searching to include within their contents. So, by analyzing your competitors' top backlink generating pages, you can create similar but better content and then do blogger outreach to generate more backlinks for your website. Another type of pages you want to search for is broken pages on your competitors' websites. Broken pages or broken link building is a strategy where you scan competitors' websites to find pages that do not exist anymore on your competitor's website but still have at least a decent number of backlinks. This is a very effective strategy because broken links are something that website owners and SEOs keep an eye on to make sure that they limit them to the bare minimum. So, if you help them with it, they are often willing to swap the link with yours and grateful for your favor. Of course, it is not always, but this strategy has often a better conversion rate than other link building strategies because you're already coming from a place with a good reason to replace the link with yours. So, how can you find broken backlinks on your competitor's website? Luckily, this is super easy to do. With SE ranking, just go into the backlink checker report, click Pages, and keep scrolling until you find missing favicon next to the URL. Just like this. Perfect. This page is ideal to be recreated. It has a decent number of backlinks from many referring domains, and it is blog post type of content. So, what I can do now is to get the full report of the page backlink profile by clicking on the backlink number, which will open a window with the list of backlinks, and then click on the full report. Then I open up the backlinks profile by clicking on the backlinks report. After that, I recommend you to set some filters, like I already mentioned, to avoid wasting your time on less quality backlinks, and then you can start with the blogger outreach. Of course, before you do blogger outreach, save the link within your spreadsheet and do it once you complete the competitor backlink analysis. However, this is not a full tutorial on broken link building, but rather the type of links you should be searching for during your competitor backlink analysis. The next content you want to search for is your competitor's outdated content with a high number of backlinks and referring domains. Outdated content is very common for any website site that has been up for longer than 2 years. What used to be a good piece of content could be forgotten and lost among all the new published content. And that old content could still have a lot of backlinks. But because the information within the content is outdated, you can offer your more up-to-date content or create one if you don't have one to the referring domain to replace the old one. But I won't lie to you, as that's not always the strongest page, and often the website owners do not really care or replace the link with the current top ranking search result for the relevant keyword. That's why I recommend you use this tactic mostly for your top ranking web pages to improve your ranking, or if you already rank in the first place, then strengthen the position. And on top of that, also finding outdated content can be a tedious task. For example, some websites have displayed the date of the published article within the URL just like this. However, this is all practice where a website did include the date within the URL. For example, neilpatel.com does not have these within the URLs, so it can be hard to find them. But when you visit some of their blog articles, you can see that they do not display the published date either. However, in the metadata, you can see that the article was published in January 2016 and modified in April 2021. But you can still find a lot of old statistics used within his content, which tells me that it wasn't really updated. But then there are those websites where you can see the old published dates within the URL, but they spend a lot of time to ensure that their website is always up to date, even if the date within the URL display is from 2010. So it can take a lot of your time to find outdated content on your competitor's website. Thus, I recommend you to actually pay close attention whenever you see one and save it in your spreadsheet to not lose this opportunity to build more backlinks. However, I personally do not actively search for outdated content, as finding broken links is much easier and they also yield better results for me. The last pages you want to search for are redirected pages. Redirected pages are perfect to find untapped link building opportunities, and the concept of this strategy is the same as broken link building. However, instead of finding dead pages, you are looking for irrelevant redirects. Or in other words, you want to find pages that are linking to a certain piece of data or information that used to be located on that page but not anymore. So to find redirected pages on your competitor's website in SEO ranking, create a new project and let run a website audit. And once that's done, then go to issue report for the competitor website. Select HTTP status code and click on the pages number in the internal links to 3xx redirect pages. Also, I recommend you start with information pages such as blog posts or ebooks, as those often change the data. So, these are the competitors' web pages that you should be looking at to find link building opportunities and should be included within your competitor analysis. And the last step of your competitor backlink analysis is to analyze all your collected data and find the best link building strategy that fits your needs and create a link building plan. Now, when you know how to find link building opportunities, I want you to do the step 2 and 3 and fill up your competitor's backlink analysis spreadsheet with as many link building opportunities as possible. Once your spreadsheet contains tens or even hundreds of URLs for each link building strategy, then it's time to prepare your link building plan. Create a link building plan can be a complicated process, as you will need to work with the content marketing team to plan the content that needs to be created or updated to earn the backlinks. But in the end, this gives you a much better data-driven approach to your content marketing and SEO plan and yields much better results because high-quality content and link building are the two most important signals used by Google to rank your website for search. And because link building is very resource heavy, and according to 65% of digital marketers state that link building is the hardest part of SEO. Thus, you want to go smart about it and want to make sure that you are going to use those link building strategies that have the highest number of backlinks you can earn for your website. And that's all from me. I hope you have learned something new, so don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video and leave a comment below. By the way, check out all my links in the description for my favorite SEO and other marketing tools. Ciao!